You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Bold and the Beautiful fans. We are bringing you some big news. In case you didn't know, it is official. Hope and Thomas's romance is on. We've seen a new photo of them kissing next week, but things really kick off for them the week of July 10th. And if you have been waiting for Thomas and Hope, it is happening. Right now, Liam said he wanted a divorce. Then he marched over and kissed Steffy, and she is going to tell him to take a step back on July 3rd and set some boundaries. But Hope is going to find out, of course. And when Hope finds out about this, it is probably going to turn her from sad and regretful and remorseful to angry and marching a beeline over to hunky Thomas Forrester's door. We're going to dig into this and talk about what to expect in this upcoming romance. But if you haven't already, please click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, casting news, and more. All right, let's dig into this. So the spoilers coming up say that secrets from Rome are revealed, and that's in this coming week. And there's only one secret still under wraps, and that is Liam kissing Steffy. I have two or three guesses on how this is going to go. First, if Liam, in the heat of arguing with Hope, reveals that he has kissed Steffy now, which he might be, just to hurt her and to try and make it clear to her that he's definitely done, I could see how in the heat of the moment he would say that to her. And if he does, then Hope has the information, and she may take it over to Finn and just tell him, because she is just annoyed at Steffy and annoyed at Liam and thinks that Finn has the right to know. But I do believe finding out about that kiss is going to kind of lock down Hope's emotions for Liam and any regrets that he should have. All right. I think that's going to cement her decision to move on with her life. Then next week, she goes to see Thomas Forrester, and the spoiler for that day, it's like midweek. I think it's like July 5th or 6th. He tries to do the honorable thing, and I believe that he's going to tell her, don't call it quits on your marriage. You guys have built this great life together. You have kids, da-da-da. He's really going to try to convince her to give Liam another chance, but if by then Hope already knows about Liam kissing Steffy, especially Liam kissing Steffy in Rome and then coming home and being psychologically abusive and almost verbally abusive to Hope about kissing Thomas when he had just kissed Steffy, that's problematic behavior. And I think that that is going to convince her that she is free to explore her feelings for Thomas. He's going to try and do the right thing. She's going to kiss him again, and it's on, people. If you have been waiting for Thomas and Hope, it's on. And I do believe that they made Liam so hypocritical as part of this breakup and had him being so foul to Hope because they are trying to level the playing field between him and Thomas, because a lot of fans still see Thomas as an abusive gaslighter and they don't want to acknowledge that he has changed or that he could change. So I think that the writers are basically making Liam ickier to try and make them sort of an equivalency. That's my theory on why they are doing this. I mean, Liam's always, to me, been just a jerk, frankly. I really don't like his character. I think he's a terrible husband. He's a waffler. He's a cheater. He called Hope a gaslighter, which literally made me laugh out loud at my TV screen, because he is the king of gaslighting. And for him to call somebody that, I mean, maybe because he is an expert gaslighter himself, that he recognizes it when he smells it. I don't know, but I'm just... The bottom line is there's this photo of Thomas and Hope. They are kissing and the romance is on. And there's other spoilers related to this Hope, Thomas, Liam thing. On July 3rd, Brooke Logan is stunned by news of the split. She's going to freak out about this because she knows that Hope has feelings for Thomas. She's going to be very mad that Hope kissed Thomas because she keeps telling her, don't be like me, don't chase the bad boy, but it seems inevitable. And then the week of July 10th, a big spoiler is that a new romance begins as another ends. And that's clearly the romance of Hope and Thomas Forrester. And there are some interesting reasons that this Thomas Hope romance is going to be fun to watch and that it's going to be a welcome twist to Bold and the Beautiful. The number one reason is that Hope and Thomas love to work together. They have this great symbiotic relationship at work, and now that they are exploring a romance together, I think it's going to deepen that work relationship, and there's no telling that how much more inspired Thomas will be and how much better Hope for the future will be when they are together. The number two thing is that Douglas Forrester is going to be thrilled. He loves his parents working together. He loves them spending time together. And if they have decided to be in a romance together and there's a chance that they could wind up, married, maybe making another baby. I mean, Douglas is going to be all in on this. I am certain of that. The third reason that this is going to be a lot of fun to watch is because Liam is going to be absolutely furious. Steffy is going to do all she can to stay with Finn. I do believe Finn is going to find out about this kiss and he's going to be really mad. I totally hope he punches Liam in his stupid face. And then we're going to wait and see if Steffy's marriage can stay together. Steffy's going to fight hard to stay with Finn and I think she's going to turn her back on Liam. So if Liam doesn't have Hope and he doesn't have Steffy both, stroking his ego, what is he going to do? He's going to implode. He's not going to be able to handle this at all. He's probably going to get on long distance call to Ivy Forrester and beg her to come back to LA to worship the ground he walks on. But I am there for Liam's crisis as his ego is completely deflated by, rejection from these two women. I am so excited about that part. All right. The number 4 reason that this is going to be a whole lot of fun is that Brooke Logan is going to lose it. She's going to completely lose it. She's going to be upset enough to hear that Hope kissed Thomas in Italy, but then to hear that Hope's getting a divorce, and then to hear that Hope is actually pursuing a romance with Thomas. And Hope has got some backbone. She's not going to let her mom push her on this. I don't think so at all. I think after this fallout with Liam, her attitude is going to be like, look, Liam was no prize. He has not done me right ever. Thomas has not ever been unfaithful. He's fixated on me. So she should know that he's going to be loyal, and he's a hunk, and they have a kid together. And, and Liam's being a turd burger. So as far as I'm concerned, I think it's great, and I am there for it. I cannot wait to see Brooke in a spitting rage over this. I don't think it's going to do her any favors with Ridge if she comes at Ridge and starts trash talking Thomas. He's probably not going to like that. There's a potential for Brooke to screw up her newly reunited romance with her hatred of Thomas. This is soapy goodness, and I'm so excited. Bold and the Beautiful is kicking off July sweeps in a big way. All right, the 5th reason that this is going to be a lot of fun is because there is sizzling chemistry between Thomas and Hope. We've had this slow build for months of Hope fantasizing about what it would be like to be with him. She has been thinking about him while she was doing the deed with Liam. And maybe in July, we're actually going to see them hit the sack and make love for the first time. And I think it's going to be an epic love scene. Super excited about all this. All right, we have one last thing to talk about. But before we get into that, if you haven't already, please click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, casting, news, and more. So the bottom line is, before the end of this week that's coming up, the week of July 3rd through 7th, is Thomas and Hope are going to be in each other's arms, kissing again. Thomas is going to try to do the right thing, but then Hope's going to say, no, I want you. And of course, Thomas is going to give her exactly what she wants because he adores her as she should be adored. And then the week of July 10th, it looks like they are going to kick off a real relationship. And that is super exciting if you like them. If you don't, I don't know, you're probably not going to enjoy that week. All right. We can't wait to see, and I'm sure we'll be talking about this a lot more here on our Bold and the Beautiful channel.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.